I like it. That's good. All right, well, we're here at the match. We're going to get Jake Van Lunen back here. Thank you, Ken Adams.
I have one question. Can people answer questions in the forums? Can they write it?
Yes. They could tweet it in. They could tweet it in. Okay.
If you were in a ring and you had a spear and you were fighting a bear.
Yep.
Let's say a ring. Let's give it a 20-foot diameter.
Okay.
Do you think you could take out the bear?
I'm a friendly guy.
You're a friendly guy?
Yeah.
But if it was put down, a life or death situation.
No, on SCGCHAR, we only talk about.
I don't threaten any violence here. I don't want any violence here. What if it's a grizzly bear?
You know what's going to happen? Jake's going to go to the bathroom, so you're going to stay with me for 5 minutes, and we're going to talk about this match.
Okay.
All right, so one side we have Shaheen Soorani playing a blue-black control deck, but he added his little spice and threw in a couple of Tezzerets.
All right.
Pretty interesting. We have a deck list right here.
Preordains?
All right. Yeah, I think he does not have preordain. He actually has 4 preordain. Wow. So Soorani has 4 preordains, and on the other side we have Calosso Fuentes, and he's playing a basic blue-white Callblade deck. So standard Callblade versus blue-black control. Who do you think's the favorite?
I'm going to say Shaheen, because I think Shaheen's putting the testing here to know how to play against Callblade, and he must have played it already today.
All right, so you're going, yeah. Personally, I think Soorani's going to take this down as well.
Straight logic.
Soorani has Doomblade, Go for the Throat, Into the Royal, Black Sun Zenith, Violation Reigns, all one-ofs. Then his base of the deck is Preordain, Inquisition, Mana Leak, Contagion Clasp, Tumble Magnet, and for Mana Ramp, he has Everflowing Chalice. So Colossus ends up with a Stoneforge Mystic, and Soorani is taking his turn, and we're going to see what he's going to play here.
I really like the Contagion class in here. I think it's potentially quite a powerful card. I'd like if there was something here that you could really abuse with getting lots of art. Does he not run no, he's got Chalices too. He only has 2 though. He's not running the full set. So
yeah, Soorani has 2 Everflowing Chalice, 2 Grave Titans, a Liliana Vest, 4 Jace the Mind Sculptor. His deck looks pretty neat. So on Soorani's turn 3, he just lays a land and passes. End of turn, Colosso's going to come out with a Sword of Feast of Famine, and it looks like he's probably going to try to get in this turn. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Soorani has anything. So it's equipped.
No response.
And all right, this is kind of weird that he.
Yeah,
right, so
he's gonna royal it.
Yeah, I think I would have preordained first. Correct. Just to see what I got.
Yeah, it seems like he could have. No, he wanted to spell pierce a Doomblade, potential Doomblade. After he equipped.
Well, I mean, he equipped it first.
Yeah, he equipped it first, so he wanted to keep the blue up and spell pierce the Doomblade in response to the equip.
But he preordained.
He preordained after.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay. I understand what you're saying, but I mean, it's obvious.
It seems like he should. Well, if he actually has the pierce, which looks like he doesn't, he should have swung first.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. All right. So Calosso has double Jace, Mortipod, and Journey. And I mean, Soorani's got a pretty good hand. I see a Mana Leak. He's preordaining. So if Soorani could survive the early game, he has a better late game deck. He's going to develop his position with Clasp, get a lot of mana from Chalice, and then just take over the game. Yeah, definitely.
What are his answers to Gideon?
His answers to Gideon, I mean, if he tries to, he could Tezzeret it, he could Doomblade it, or Go for the Throat it, if it comes down to something like that.
If he actually activates.
But I mean, also it might be tough for Calosso to lay Gideon.
Yeah. What's his counter spell package for Mana Leak?
I think
no spell pierces.
I think he's just he's got 4 Mana Leak. He also has a Violation Range, which could take a Gideon. So.
Yeah, he seems to have enough range. So actually, I'm not really a fan of the main deck Volition Reigns right now.
You like it? You like the range? Yeah, I think it's good.
Because in a lot of the mirrors, like you tap out. If you tap out, especially if you can play dumb and tap out to play your Jace or Gideon, like your opponent will almost always go for their Jace or Gideon after that, and just assume they pulled a quick one on you on a bad player.
Yeah.
And then if you have the Volition Reigns, you just take it, and it's really, really hard to come back for that.
Definitely. All right, so Calosso tried a Jace. Soorani had the Mana Leak. Then Calosso swung it for 1. And now what I think is going to happen is Soorani is going to play a land, the fetch land, crack it, and he's going to get a Liliana Vest in play this turn. This is going to be really, really bad for Calosso. So, because Liliana Vest is going to go up to 6 counters. He's going to make Calosso discard. It's going to go up to 6. Calosso doesn't even have... Yeah, he's going to make him discard.
Sword as well.
No, no.
I don't know if Calosso is going to send the sword at.
What sword?
He got Royal, didn't it?
No, and then he got Inquisition.
Oh, sorry. I missed
Yeah,
that.
no, it's okay. That's why, you know, we're doing this together, you know?
This is real bad for Calosso.
Accommodating. Yeah, so, I mean, it's... That Liliana Vest is just going to own Calosso. So, yeah, Colosso's in bad shape.
Do you see Colosso's hand at all?
His hand looks like a Jace. Maybe a... I don't think it's another land.
There's another colony.
It's another colonnade? Oh, yeah, it is another colonnade. So, it's...
It's going to take until next turn for colony to get active.
Yeah.
It's real bad.
Yeah, I mean, Soorani knows that this game's looking good.
Yeah.
All right, so...
I'm pretty sure he's just going to have Jace keep munching his hand.
Yep.
And keep it out of colony. Unless maybe if he has Doom.
I mean, it's just...
I
At that point...
I don't know what he
yeah.
tutored for here. There doesn't seem to be...
Yeah, no, he's
great
going
in
to
his
keep
deck,
making him
yeah.
discard turn after turn. And that's it. That's what's going to happen. The Liliana Vest is going to keep getting counters. He's going to preordain right here. I mean, he also has his own Jace in hand, too.
Yeah.
So he might actually just play big Jace just to get rid of small Jace.
Does he have another position in his hand? He doesn't. Or what do you see? He saw no counter magic with his Inquisition.
Yep.
Right? Does he know Colosso's card right now?
Honestly, I do not remember. So, a couple turns have gone by. I'm also not sure how many blue sources does Soorani have. Doesn't he have one open? Because he could have just played a Jace there, but instead he preordained.
Well, if he plays Jace, he gets hit by the Colonnade and the Stoneforge.
No, he has Tectonic Edge.
Oh, he's a Tech Edge?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good enough there? Wow.
Well,
I
yeah.
just played one out.
Yeah. So he has double Tech Edge. So he's gonna double Tech Edge. Yeah, I think his plan is just to ride that Liliana Vest.
Yeah.
All right, so Calosso has Plains and Spell Pierce in his hand. He's gonna draw a card. He draws Gideon.
Colosso has a Jace. That's why he didn't play Jace.
Well, he would play the Jace to kill his Jace.
Kill his Jace. I don't think he can.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, now he's gonna have a Gideon in play.
Tar pit too. So like the most he can do with Jace is Jace at 5 right now.
Yes. Oh, I think he's at 4 actually.
4.
Yeah. So Colosso's gonna go play. I don't know why Colosso's shaking his head. He got lucky here to draw the Gideon.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna play Gideon, of course. I mean, Soorani doesn't even have Spell Pierce in his deck. Colosso doesn't know this, but yeah, not yet. So he draws another
Jace.
Jace.
Out of control.
Yeah. Make him discard his last card, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
The Tumble Magnet keeps the Gideon in check from taking out.
It does.
It's Liliana.
Yeah. And then next turn he could probably drop a Jace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Liliana? Still at 6.
Liliana, I think it's at 6. I think it's been going from 5 to 6 to 5 to 6 back and forth. So.
I mean, you could just. There's nothing relevant in the graveyard. Is there an ultimate off Liliana right now?
I mean, the ultimate is 8.
The ultimate's 8.
Yeah. So with.
Lock down that. If you can get rid of Stoneforge, whatever you do.
Yeah. So Calosso draws. He draws a second Stoneforge Mystic. Calosso could go get a Mortipod. Unfortunately for Calosso, he's only playing one Sword and Feast of Famine, and that's already been discarded.
Does he have the other sword in his deck too? Or just have one sword?
No, he only has one. Calosso is only playing one Sword of Feast of Famine and only one Mortipod. Pretty similar to AJ Soccer's list.
Shaheen actually hurt himself in that Tech Edge play, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking that Tech Edge play wasn't the best play either, but. All right, so Tumble Magnet saves Soorani for a turn. Another discard from Liliana Vest. And Creeping Tar Pit takes out Jace. But I think Calosso has another Jace in his hand.
He might, but even then the Creeping Tar Pit could take it out.
Yeah, but it's big Jace. He gets to brainstorm, he gets to Fate Seal, whatever he wants to do.
Oh, it's big Jace.
Yeah, it's big Jace in his hand now. So Colosso's going to brainstorm. And he sees Day of Judgment, which is useless right now, a mana leak, which he should also hide if he can't play it, you know, because he's got to put Soorani on having a discard spell. And he does hide it, so that's good. All right.
Magnus getting dwindled down.
Yep, Tech Edge on the Creeping Tar Pit. And to be honest, I think that one turn where he double Tech Edge was cost him the game.
It might have.
Yeah, definitely.
If he doesn't to pull this one out.
I don't think he's going to pull it out. I think Calosso is a huge favorite.
I think it's pretty hard to win from that position when you have Liliana active, the tutor, and just being able to tutor for whatever would actually get you out of his top decks there. Like, you have him discarding his hand. There's really no reason to knock his mana down.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, knocking his, I mean, at least, like, leave Tectonic. Yeah, it was just, he didn't even activate Colony. If he was going to activate Colony and waste his turn, then do it, but.
The Liliana Vest was still out of Colony range.
Yeah, and I think.
I'm not really worried about going ultimate.
Yeah, I think Soorani knows that he's kind of in trouble. All right, so he's going to draw Mana Leak here. I mean, the other reason why he hit it was because he just had to discard it with Liliana. You know, I mean, there's a chance that Soorani would have tutored instead of discarding, but. All right, so that Tumble Magnet's out of counters, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So.
He didn't brainstorm. So he's letting him.
He Fate Sealed.
Or he Fate Sealed. So he's letting.
Because he has a Creeping Tar Pit?
Yeah, he's letting Shaheen discard with Mana Leak and plays on Jason.
Well, Soorani needs to have the extra mana.
He's got
He has 5?
He's got 4.
Yeah, but I'm saying he needs 5. He has Jace the Mind Sculptor, so he needs to have 5 mana to go. Oh, you're just saying just to make him discard. Oh yeah, you're right. Wow, yeah. Yeah, perfect.
I mean, Liliana gets taken down now.
Wait, what's going on? Why? What? Wait.
I don't know.
Yeah, that.
I guess he was planning on tutoring. But
Now he's gonna tutor. That didn't really make sense at all. Yeah, I don't like how that. Yeah, I mean, I did not like what happened that turn.
Yeah, he just seemed to have gone the wrong direction off few plays a few times.
You know, sometimes players, make minor mistakes and then. Yeah. Yeah, he did, and I think that's going to cost Soorani the game. Because otherwise, if you would have made him discard, I mean, Calosso did only have 1 card in his hand. We are correct, right?
Yeah, 1 card.
Yeah, and.
What do you tutor for at this point?
I mean, it doesn't even matter. It's just.
Looks like he's thinking about Tumble Magnet.
I mean, what is it even going to do?
I mean, he's got to.
Like, just imagine if Colossus Jace was off the table.
This turn.
Yeah. Like.
I guess he was worried about losing to Liliana next turn to the Gideon.
I mean, that's fine. That's. I mean.
Really have an answer to the Gideon either.
I mean, he doesn't really need that many. Like, he has a Grave Titan in his hand, correct? And he has another Jace. You know, like. He's gonna play Jace. Gideon's gonna attack Jace, but Soorani's gonna get some value out of it. So now, yeah, Calosso looks like he's gonna take down game 1. You ever like tutor and then show your opponent the card? Because, yeah, I always do that, and I always ask them what they got. You know?
Yeah, that's been the tech play since 2000.
Yeah.
Tutor for what?
Hey man, what are you gonna tutor for? Let me see. All right, so right now Colosso's gonna brainstorm before anything. I mean, that's the play. Yeah. All right, so what? Really? He's gonna Fate Seal? I really think he should.
The card that Shaheen got, I guess.
What was it?
I think it was a Tumble Magnet.
All right.
He puts it on bottom.
Yeah. I think I still would have brainstormed there, because no matter what he got, he would have had to tap mana for it.
Yeah.
You know, and Calosso could have drawn more threats.
I mean, not knowing his list, I can't imagine there's any. He could have got like Phyrexian Revoker or something, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess Calosso doesn't know what. Yeah, that's a good call.
He doesn't know what's in his deck.
All right, so Calosso has another Jace.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna swing in for 7. Soorani's going on to 9. I mean,
Colosso still Colony in play?
No, he doesn't. Oh yeah, he does. Yes, he does. Wow.
So,
I would brainstorm right now.
Just brainstorm and try to get.
You brainstorm because it doesn't matter if Soorani activates Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, because then you're just pretty much dead.
Try to get your next lane.
Yeah. So Colossus is, so he puts 2 cards back. He's gonna lay a land, unless he all, yeah, he's gonna lay a land. Okay, and Soorani probably gonna pack it in. Soorani's got a look on his face like, how did this game go this way? Pretty much, yep.
I'm interested to see what would have happened if you would have made a few different plays. All right, that's the game?
Yeah, that's game one.
Are you heading out? Oh, no. We got Jake back in the booth now.
All right, so we're on to game 2 here. Colosso took that first game, I assume.
Calosso took the first game. There were a few plays early from Shaheen that would have made the game a lot different. They were borderline plays, but I think I would have chosen the other way. Shaheen's been playing control for a long time. He knows what he's doing. He's no slouch. So. He has reasons.
I saw the one turn where he led with Jace before Liliana activation.
Yeah, before Liliana.
That was when I stepped out.
That was questionable. Well, with the opponent's Jason play, it seems like you never want to tutor that turn anyway. So I guess his plan was to destroy the Jace and then tutor it. So
How do we think these people are sideboarding? What's Shaheen planning on bringing in? I imagine we're going to see precursor golems.
Yep, some precursor golems, possibly the ratchet bombs. What's your opinion on boarding a ratchet bomb against call play?
I mean, I guess it's fine. It doesn't seem like the best plan, right?
Like this year, extra Planeswalker defense, but it's not that great. He does have Jace Valerian too, but Shaheen does not know the amount of Jace Valerians he has. What would you board out?
Yeah, but if you're using Ratchet Bomb to deal to any Planeswalker, it's really hard to use it for that.
It's not the best. It's not the best answer.
Liliana seems really good here.
Defend both ways. I'm still on the edge. I'm still on the borderline. Liliana's good in this matchup. What does he take out though?
So he only needs to bring in those 2 cards. I guess. Yeah, I mean, his deck looks pretty...
Does he keep the Zenith in as a tutor target with Liliana? There's only one Liliana, though.
I mean, I think that's fine. I'd probably take out, like, some... Class is really good here, huh? I guess Mana Leaks are kind of bad here, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't really like the leaks as much. You can threaten them a lot.
Yeah, like you can kind of use them for what you need to use them for, even without having them.
Yeah, without having them. Your opponent will leave the mana open, and he'll probably even get respect for spell pierce, too.
On the other side of the table, it looks like Calosso has 2 Jace Valerian that he's probably going to bring in. He may bring in a Sun Titan. I'm not sure about that. And he's definitely bringing in Divine Offerings.
Probably.
So,
well, do you think he's going to keep any condemns in? Like, I wouldn't expect the precursors out of it. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect the precursors either.
Precursor looks like it's going to go uncontested.
I imagine he probably will keep Day in. It's like the only reasonable way for his deck to be able to Grave Titan once it resolves.
Yeah. So that means Day has to do all the duty of sweeping the Titans and with the wrong deck list.
So he has Volition Reigns.
That's
pretty good.
Against
Yeah.
Let's see what Calosso will do.
Colosso's probably bringing in, again, a Jace Valerian. He'll probably bring in Volition Reigns.
He's got to bring in the Divine Offerings, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yep. Jace Valerian, Volition Reigns. There's no Into the Royals anywhere on Colosso's list?
Doesn't he has 1 main.
1 main?
Yep.
So that's his defense against Precursor Golem, man. I've seen that play happen too many times. It's not pretty.
Pretty brutal. Nice Ancestral Recall.
Yeah.
Wrath of God combo. Instant. Colossus is pretty interesting. He's playing like Jace Mind Sculptors with like 1 Valerian, and he still has 3 Gideons, and he still has like the Day and stuff. So he's like more like old school version, but he still chose to go up on the Jaces.
A big weakness of the Callblade decks right now is they don't pack a lot of targeted removal. If you can find some way to exploit that, Like, they don't even really run Day of Judgment much anymore. Like, their targeted removal is down to like Tumble Magnet. So if you can find some way to get threats in effectively past their early game of really not a whole lot of Squadron Hawks and some light permission, you can have a chance against them.
All you all in $10 draft
Shaheen
number
leads
6,
the
please make
Inquisition.
your way back to the side of
Calosso
the
tosses
stage.
the Stoneforge
$10
mix to
draft
the
number
side.
6 is ready
That
to
reveals
go.
2 mana leaks and a Gideon Jura.
No choices here.
Shaheen plays second land and passes. Calosso, like a champ, rips Stoneforge Mystic off the top. Cast it. It's sort of feast and famine. Shaheen's looking for another discard spell right now. That's pretty important. He really can't let Colosso resolve that sword.
Have you seen Shaheen's hand yet?
I haven't gotten a good look at it, but looks like he has counter spells, which aren't really going to be what he needs against this sword. I mean, at this point, Shaheen is probably willing to burn a removal spell on that Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, so he did bring in Ratchet Bomb. I mean, he's got a pretty rough decision here to make. Letting your opponent crack you with the sword is just so brutal. That's really rough too, because like in order to make any sort of optimal play, he needs to tap out, and then Colosso knows he can just like start chopping him down with the sword.
He does have a weak preventing the follow-up, but Colosso probably there's no follow-up for his trying to keep
All right, Shaheen gets playing Everflowing Chalice and a Mana Leak, I believe.
pretty good because if he counters it, he can't put the skeleton cards.
Hello, paging the following player, Matt Sitarski. We know you want to draft. You signed up for one, so come on back to play. Matt Sitarski for $10 draft number 6.
And he has to somehow find a way to land something for Colosso's double.
Doesn't seem extremely likely.
You don't have a tectonic edge there if you can offer blue source.
Surprised he didn't use Tech Edge there.
Yeah, probably should. Because if Shaheen has another land next turn, he can Tech Edge and play a Jace.
That probably would not be the best turn of events for Calosso.
And there goes the Tech Edge.
And Calosso gets rid of his Tech Edge.
Well, Colosso could just untap the planes.
Yeah.
Not that one plane really does much.
It represents Condemn, though.
Yeah, it represents Condemn. I don't see the creepy card for Condemn on this card. But it still does represent that way, yes. Whatever that might be.
Now, alright, Colosso plays Preordain. He sees a Jason Inkmoth Nexus on the top of his library. He has a and a Tectonic Edge alongside one other random card in his hand.
Colosso really
maybe
needs
another Mana Leak. Shaheen pops the bomb.
into the hand that he knows contains 2 mana leaks. There's no reason to leak it.
So he leaves Colosso with just a mana leak and a Gideon.
And now both players have stared at each other until they can drop lands and get around the mana leaks in each other's hands. Shaheen can do it with 4 discards. Awesome. That's actually very good for Colosso. Well, he still can't mana leak back after that, but he has land drops for this turn and next turn. So
Which is nice.
He can land Chase Blair.
I mean, it's somewhat unfortunate for him that he doesn't have a 3rd blue mana, so that he can play the Jace and have mana leak back up. But
Chase, like, it prevents Shaheen from doing the scariest thing he can.
it's true.
I guess Tezzeret would do the scariest thing he can. No. So not quite.
Now, yeah, I mean, I'm sure Colosso is just happy to be hitting on land drops at all.
I can't really see Colosso not playing the Jace this turn. If you're in the Tezzeret. Oh, wow.
So Shaheen goes ahead and runs his Tezzeret into that mana leak.
Oh, you ran the Tezzeret out instead of a Jace? Ooh. What's the rest of Shaheen's hand? Is it a Jace and a mana leak?
I believe it's a Jace and a mana leak.
Seems
He lets his opponent resolve
pretty
a Gideon,
questionable
right?
there. It seems better for him to have
Yeah, no.
a Tezzeret in
Colossus
his
is going to
hands.
slam a Gideon, maybe a Jace of his own.
Yeah. I think you played the Gideon here.
Jace plus kill land.
Yeah, Jace plus kill land is pretty good too.
He used blue mana to kill the land.
He'll use blue mana to kill the land. Oh, never mind. Obviously, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
Rebuy all his mana. And I think you actually dropped Gideon here. I mean, Jace sits there and gains you cards, but that Jace can be answered next turn by another Jace. Gideon can't really be answered by anything in Shaheen's deck next turn. And it still puts Colosso in an overwhelming advantage if when Shaheen uses his Jace this turn to kill it. He goes to 6 poison then and has a Gideon in play.
The worst thing Shaheen could possibly do is play a Precursor Goblin. Colosso has Into the Royal in his hand. For those of you who are not aware of this interaction, when you pay the kicker on Into the Royal, you draw a card. So because you copy the spell with Precursor Golem, you draw a card for each copy. So when you kill a Precursor Golem with Into the Royal, you also draw 3 cards.
It's become pretty apparent to me that actually I think Colosso did have Wheaties for breakfast this morning. I'm gonna have to ask him that about after the match, but
it's a fairly safe bet at this point. I'm interested in
Grave Titan and
Colosso did not untap his lands when he attacked there.
No, he played the Jace. He untapped his lands and then played the Jace.
Okay.
Which I'm kind of interested in why he didn't play Gideon. I guess just preventing more Jaces. And he's playing to win on poison, so yeah. He's blocking a Jace, but a Gideon blocks a Jace too by attacking it. I guess if he's afraid of it, can't even, but he could be afraid of a Volition Reigns from Shaheen.
Shaheen goes to 9.
4, 5. And he drops the Gideon with the leak backup. And Shaheen scoops it up.
Yeah, so Calosso Fuentes finishes up here. Round 7, he's now at X and 1.